After my extensive study and research, here are some recommendations that would help to improve my subject area. Currently, in all schools, physical education is done in 1 hour for the week. And usually, we would want to have the technical aspect of the subject more than the theory because of lack of knowledge of the skill. My recommendation for that is to give physical education 2 teaching sessions for the week. One session where we can focus on the practical aspect and one session where we can focus on the theory. My second recommendation would be more equipment. Since we have timetabled physical education and placed it on the curriculum, I think that the government should provide more materials for physical education teachers because currently majority of the schools are in shortage of equipments. And lastly, I recommend that the government figure out some strategy or some alternative for schools without grounds, especially for schools that have to rent grounds during the sports time. So I think that they should have a plan in order for each school to have facilities, appropriate ground or swimming area where they can perform these practical activities. Because as it stands right now, not all schools have a cricket ground or a ball field. Some have tarmacs, and that is not appropriate for some physical activities. Coming from a small community way up in Region 7, this study have benefited me in a number of ways. I was exposed to different teaching strategies. I also learned to adjust my lesson planning skills so as to cater for students who learn faster. Since I came from a B grade school and I was doing my research at an A grade school. Not forgetting public speaking. Learning did not take place only in the classroom but also in the department where I learned to write minutes for meetings and write up my journals. Based on my research topic, the students gained many new knowledge. My main focus was fitness and performance, and the students learned to cooperate with each other and follow instructions while learning new techniques and also, of course, having fun. Students removed the barrier of self doubt they possessed and realized they were naturally talented and had skills. They also gained a positive attitude towards physical education by applying knowledge gained in the topic to real life situations. Students were also able to identify applications of the topic to everyday situations. This new knowledge they gain will be useful to the children in later life. And finally, I'm going to touch on the proposed use of experience and possible areas for development during my studies. This study has been a practical aspect to solidify theoretical aspects of teaching and learning. The researcher wishes to continue using hands-on materials in the learning process, and since it has been proven to be very effective. Additional research and study will be done by the researcher to improve the execution of teaching methods used in this research, as well as other teaching methods that can be employed in the classroom to maximize learning. Possible areas for development. The researcher wishes to inspire all teachers to cater for all learners, regardless of their learning abilities. Teaching methods used must be appropriate and adjusted to suit the learner needs of all students. Teaching is a learning process. The researcher aspires to be open minded, to always learn new things and to improve her teaching skills. The teacher should learn to accept new views regardless of their cultural beliefs, social, and economic status. The researcher hopes equal access of education is distributed to everyone. As this study has come to an end, I would like to leave this little message with you. If you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything.